I was listening to a report on budget at a large church gathering, and the term wiggle room came up. This was used to describe how to cover expenses that weren't specifically listed. Something that may come up, something we don't anticipate, but something, and the term is used to show that there's some flexibility in any budget. The term is often used with an explanation that a budget is a guess and doesn't mean all the money will be spent exactly as defined on a paper. I've known a lot of people over the years who attempted to build wiggle room into their moral lives. This allows them to do something they know is wrong and hopes that they won't get caught. Paul said, do we sin because sin can be forgiven? No. The problem with this term is it brings to mind a tight squeeze. You only want to wiggle if you've got a problem getting past something. Think about wiggle room while listening to this following verse from Matthew, chapter 7, verses 13 and 14. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Many think that going down a narrow path to a small gate will require that wiggle room. You don't need that on a wide road. But they'll be wrong about that. Christ died and was resurrected to make that path and that gate, and it's a perfect fit. Getting into heaven is not a tight squeeze, but it does require that we keep our eye on the target and stop thinking about having wiggle room to get past our moral failures.